I know you moved on to someone new. Hope life is beautiful. You were the light for me to find my truth. I just wanna say thank you.
Who are you reading right now?
I don't know.
Why are you?
Alright, let's get this party started.
Rafa! Oh my god!
Thank you so much for taking time to get to know me throughout your last year here.
Thank you for making such a dope shirt. I love it. It's one of my favorite things to wear.
I am so thankful that you brought me into the Undocumented Student Scholarship Committee, and I am so thankful for all of the work that you've done for that committee and that you've done for that scholarship.
You were just one of the most supportive and kindest people ever.
Thank you for being so kind and sweet and welcoming and friendly. I really needed it at the GSBA retreat when I was super scared and awkward.
Rafa took it upon himself to start talking to me and be really sweet and kind and funny.
Thank you, Rafa, for seconding my motions.
And I know how much you contribute to the Bridge community. You're such a great leader and a great role model.
And you were so warm and welcoming, and you really made me feel part of the family. And I just am really grateful for you.
You're super fun, and I appreciate all the hard work.
Getting to see you on campus and seeing your smile really just brightens up my day.
I love seeing you around campus and all the times we pass and give awkward waves to each other.
Just thank you for that and for making me feel at home.
I am in awe, and I can't thank you enough.
So I'm going to use 3 words to describe you. Determined, optimistic, and responsible.
You are probably the hardest working person in this office.
You have taught me how to be a good leader, how to capitalize on my different skills.
You did a great job supporting the campus events team, truly showing Brady, Christina, and I what a leader should look like.
You made it fun and you kept us going.
When you work, you're so intentional about being there in the moment and grinding it out.
And when I was really stressed planning the retreat in the beginning of the year, you were really kind.
And anytime that I needed help, you were always there for me.
You enabled us to be creative with our ideas.
Thank you so much just for being so sweet and thoughtful.
We have so many great memories together, like when I gave you money to gamble for me and Reno, and we lost it all.
Just your presence here really brought up a positive energy.
I remember the first time I worked with you, it was for the comedy show, and I remember you were so flexible, so patient.
That's something I'll definitely take away from just being around you for these last couple months is just always care for the people closest to you in your life and how much of an impact that can make.
I know you're going to do great things after you graduate, and I'm so thankful to have you.
We love you! You're the best, Madison! Woohoo!
You always make Senate way more exciting than it usually is.
Having you in Finance Committee has just been such a blast. You always bring just a smile on your face, an optimistic attitude, and it makes the meetings just go so much more smoother.
I so appreciate your knowledge, your intelligence, but most of all your passion and how you put your passion into action and just, get done.
You're so passionate, and it's been such an honor to work with you on Senate this year. I'm so glad to have gotten to know you.
Thank you, Jack, for promotioning when no one else would.
Oh my gosh, dude, I'm so proud of everything that you've done on this campus this year. I'm so happy to have met you.
It's always fun getting lunch with you on those Tuesday, Thursdays at dead afternoon.
You always bring light to every room that you're in, and thank you for doing all that you do for this organization, for this school.
You've been a huge contributor to Senate, and I know you're going to do great work.
And I really appreciate your all your enthusiasm for all the student activism that you're doing. And just keep up the laughs with all the interruptions of Senate meetings, keep doing that wherever you go.
I cannot wait to see what you do after Gonzaga. Thank you so much for everything, Jack.
Brad. The office prankster.
What does one say about Brad Dad Tate?
It's just he's one of those guys who's just a goofball, and he lights up a room.
His goofiness really connects people.
Brad is honestly one of the biggest role models I've ever had.
He'd always ask about having a great day.
Even when the world's falling apart, you're still excited about it.
I'm really appreciative of all the support you've given me.
And I just really appreciate all the lessons I learned from you and about being a good person and being a good friend.
Thanks for your quirks and your love of ice cream and everything that makes you so full of life.
Thank you so much for being so supportive of everything that I do in my role. You always put up with my constant texts because I don't know how to do anything correctly when it comes to purchase requests.
And getting to know you this year was probably been one of the highlights of my year.
At 10 p.m. and he walked all the way from his house to the library to help me with econ. I always think it's amazing how
You are constantly doing things, reaching out to so many different people.
You're just really patient and flexible.
Brad also taught me the importance of being able to learn to laugh at yourself.
I never knew that I could have so much fun talking about money with you.
Really excited to see what you're gonna do next as my dad and in the real world.
Aiden's just the smartest person anytime she walks in a room.
You've been such a role model for me this year on RUN, and I'm so blessed to have gotten to know you.
She's not afraid to say what she thinks.
I just remember we had a bunch of fun at Red Robin together with the waiter. He was really odd, but you just cracked some good jokes, and I love your sense of humor and sarcasm.
Thank you for being the one that I confide in within that group. Thank you for being, my go-to.
There's very few people I think that know themselves and what they believe as much as she does.
Thank you for your words of wisdom, always, and first and foremost for being a great friend.
Your passion for politics, for policy, and for advancing marginalized folks in all communities across the United States really came out when we were on IFTJ together, and I so admire your conviction.
Within GSBA, thank you for caring enough to join and try to make an impact on this university before you head out.
Thank you for everything that you've done while you're at Gonzaga, and I want to thank you for everything that I know you're going to do after Gonzaga.
It's not going to be the same without you.
I know that you'll go on to do great things, and I'm so proud of you.
Sender!
Thanks for being a calming presence and just someone that's always there to listen.
You're like very grounded in your personality and who you are.
3 words that I would use to describe Sander are supportive, genuine, and kind.
You are one of the kindest people that I've ever met.
Whenever I'm calling Kim a Papa Joe, you're always there to support me and back me up, so.
Always puts a smile on my face to see you, man.
I'm so excited that I was able to work with you this year.
You're truly a kind and genuine person.
And he has taught me that the best of friends can come from unexpected places.
You meet people where they are.
You know, I like to say Christine's the light of the office, but you're pretty damn close.
Your love for dogs is amazing.
I hope to get tons and tons of dog memes from you regularly.
And I love it that when we can be so productive when everyone else leaves.
You always are so happy in the office and make me smile and can always make everybody in the room laugh and their faces light up. So
I think that you are someone who really lives outwardly and cares for other people. And
I can't wait to hear about what you're going to do in the next few years and just with the rest of your life, because I know you're going to slay it with no problem and you're just going to take over the world one giant step at a time.
I love you, Sander.
If I could be anyone in the world, it's absolutely you.
Seeing you and the other Gonzaga students be so accomplished and so successful and so in tune with who they are and their backgrounds and their culture.
Thanks for always being so real and genuine.
Ronnie is one of the best leaders I've ever seen because of her willingness to listen and make everyone around her smile.
Thank you, Ronnie, for having kick-ass diversity programming all year that highlighted the underrepresented experience.
That empowering attitude that you have really carried into our office and everything that you have done and that we have done, and it really encourages us all to just be better.
I'm so inspired by all of your dedication to the school. You've shown all of us how to use our voice to bring about change and inspire and draw attention to social justice.
You truly embody exactly what a Zag should be: intelligent, compassionate, and someone who fights for others regardless of where they come from.
It has been such an amazing opportunity for me to meet her and get to learn so much from her.
When we were at the hate rally, you honestly gave me goosebumps. Without Ronnie, then this world would not be the same. Gonzaga would not be the same.
I really want to make you proud because you mean a lot to me and I really look up to you.
Hi, Queen!
I made a list of all the reasons why I don't like Lauren Ewell. Also made a list of all the reasons why I like Lauren Ewell. But the reason why this one is empty is because I couldn't fit all the reasons why I like Lauren Ewell on the page.
I can't imagine anyone else running our class rep meetings.
Wow, I've never met anyone so sweet, so kind, so generous like you. And
I want to thank you for being so patient.
You approach every situation with such positivity and you always have a smile on your face.
Whenever I come to you for help, you're just so willing and you always say yes.
So I really look up to Lauren Ewell as my older sister here at GU.
You are so true to who you are and what you believe in.
She addresses that every person has just a dignified worth in them, and
Lauren is one of the most driven people I've ever met, and she has a way of making everything super fun.
I think that you're always gonna try and make people better.
And I'm so proud that you're like taking your passions and like running with them.
You bring a lot of spunk and energy into the room.
She didn't just take it upon herself to speak for herself, but for everyone.
And I just admire you so much as a person.
She just really inspired me to be always learning.
Thanks for showing me Illy and
Oh, I love you, Queen. Carla's the kind of person whose smile literally lights up an entire room.
I just like have been so lucky to have you as like a mentor.
You inspire me so much to be a better person.
You approach every day with a smile on your face and always seeing like what can be improved.
I appreciate all the support that you've given me, especially whenever I'm in the office just fuming about some irrelevant thing.
You are someone who leads by empowering your team.
You've created such like a strong bond between all of us.
It's been really my honor getting to watch you grow as a leader.
You really helped me realize my potential.
You've really inspired me to be a better senator.
Thank you, Carlo, for giving a voice to underrepresented students all across this campus.
I always really enjoy your reports at Senate. It's just brightens my day.
Thank you so much for always being so supportive to everyone in any capacity.
And that's something I've been so inspired by from him is just his value for people.
And to see someone who I can relate to have such a position of authority really made me feel at home.
I don't know what I'm gonna do without our Tuesday floor sessions. I don't know who I'm gonna harmonize with.
Keep doing what you're doing. I love you so much and I'll miss you a ton.
I wanted to say thank you to the GSBA seniors just for welcoming me in when I started working in November and just kind of showing me some of the ropes and making me feel at home at Gonzaga and in student involvement.
See you, seniors, we own this place now. Just kidding.